In the event of a disaster, shelter facilities provide a safe place for families to seek refuge if they are unable to stay in their own homes. Most of the shelter facilities on St. Martin are housed within community centers and school gymnasiums, and these facilities are used for non-emergency purposes throughout the year. At critical times, such as a hurricane, they are then temporarily opened to the public. Through the Dutch-sponsored St. Martin Recovery, Reconstruction and Resilience Trust Fund, 11 shelters on St. Martin are receiving much-needed upgrades.
During the hurricane, I was at home, and the shelter I came by, and the shelter was opened in case that anyone needed to use the shelter. It's a long time since after the hurricane. Air conditions was giving problems because we had them since in the 90s. And this is the first time that we really got help. It was a very nice experience working with them. Windward Road, it was very nice. I enjoyed working with them. Sometimes I say you have to put me on the payroll because they call me. Sometimes they forget something. Andy will call from Windward Road. He say, I'm going to run late, so lock up for me. And so. We was also given a water tank. Everything go where switch. I don't know. We have to know which one is which one. One is for the holding tank outside, and one is to filter the water from the cistern. So we always have water during the hurricane, so that will be a plus that we don't have to worry about the water. And we have the generator, so we'll always have light in case. So the people be comfortable should they have to come to the shelter. Thanks to the Minister of VSR for stepping in, because when they come, I just tell them it's just SOS. So a lot of things that really needed to change, especially in the back. The water used to come in. They still have it as a shelter, but it used to flood. But now, the way how they do it now, I'm seeing it to be pretty safe. So just letting everybody know it's safe. Should there be a disaster or anything, that they could always welcome to come to the shelter.
Upgrades include the installation of new generators and the replacing of old air conditioning units. Above-ground water reservoirs and diesel tanks have also been constructed, and missing, broken, or outdated windows, doors, and shutters have also been replaced. Additionally, plumbing and electrical works were carried out where necessary.
So in terms of the enhancements to this space, it was a replacement of doors, windows, the shutters, the generator, and the water tank. We have a certain sense of safety that when we lock up, at the end of the day, it's less likely that someone would be breaking into the facility and taking what is to be used for the children in the afternoon or anything of that nature. Recently, there was a planned outage by GB that was gonna be for the entire workday basically. And so we were able to use the generator and be able to continue with our programs and activities uninterrupted. Once the work got started, it pretty much stayed on schedule as the schedule was outlined to us, and that was a plus. Overall, for what was delivered, we are pleased. It's gonna be more comfortable because, of course, we have the water supply and the electricity supply, so that in and of itself will make it a comfortable experience. We really appreciate the relationship we've had with the Ministry of VSA, particularly the Community Development Office, and the working together in providing a space for shelter in the St. Peter's area.
In late August 2020, the first 4 shelter facilities prioritized by the Government of St. Martin were completed. These facilities are located at the Dutch Quarter Community Center, the Milton Peters Gym Hall, the Rupert Maynard Community Center, and the National Institute for Professional Advancement, or NIPA. The remaining 7 shelters were completed in April 2021. The enhancements and upgrades made to these 11 shelter facilities will not only benefit its users in times of an emergency, but the surrounding community also has year-round access to these upgraded facilities. The Shelter Repair Program is an activity under the Emergency Recovery Project 1 of the St. Martin Recovery, Reconstruction and Resilience Trust Fund. The fund is financed by the Government of the Netherlands, managed by the World Bank, and implemented by St. Martin's National Recovery Program Bureau and seeks to ensure the sustainable recovery of our communities and social sectors.